We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Ball and defender run at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
This one falls incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He takes it down to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Dart now. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he's stopped as we get closer to our 1st points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This taken from the 12. He's brought down just inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yep, what do you think?
Bell running here with Jaden Blue. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak now from the gun. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Third down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from the 37. On first down, here's Darts. Taken in by Felton, left side. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. The time the sideline saved him and his team.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to throw. Here starts. Into traffic. Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
Darts out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Dart gonna throw again. Finds his man, Felton. And this spot is gonna be close, but he does not have that first. They're gonna face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
After 60, after 60, 79.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. And the offense has not left the field. 4th and inches here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go. Here's Darts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And
he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning from the 18-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, here's Dak. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. Blitz is there, and he goes down. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate the end zone.
17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
But give up the gut to Abanikanda. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
We'll hear from the pistol. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
A 40-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First down now. Ball at the 33. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, They could be the big gains of next week.
Second down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Third down, and they need to get 10. To the air on third and long. And the floater falls to the deck. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This 32 yards out, it's on the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. Breaks the tackle. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Start the drive with blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun is Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Prescott here from the gun. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense who was able to get home and get the sack.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Your start now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes for 32 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on first down. It starts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinal.
To throw. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
A 25-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Avani Kanda now up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Dak now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, gets the job done.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Prescott to throw once more. Buying some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he gave it his best to get to the 25. Just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action with Dart. Pass complete to Wiley. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
3rd and 1.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, set.
RV once more. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Deron Bland.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hits him on the out route. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Throwing off the play fake. He brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Carry here for Bigsby. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Jefferson
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Dart now against the blitz. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. And now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. He's going to try another deep one here. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pete, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Again, it's Bigsby, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 41, Vikings 37.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
And Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run this with Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, 79.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Dart gonna throw again. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Darts. He finds it beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. On the ground, Abani Konda. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. On first down, they'll run. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He finds Pickens left side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by only 3. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Trap 60.
Back to throw. And they take him down right along the 30. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's go now. Hey,
Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Darts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here he is to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He was looking Xavier Leggette's way there. And now a fourth down staring right at him.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
To throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? You can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road.